It's the day before everybody goes back to work after the Christmas holiday, and this is a review for all the cool stuff.
Yeah, we got another toy for you for all the cool stuff, and today we're going to be looking at a figure that I should have done 2 weeks ago. Jungle Fury Ironhide. Whee, look at his beastly goodness. For anyone of you who's got the original Iron... Oh, that happens a lot. Hang on, let's fix that quickly. It's one of the things that we're going to talk about. Time goes by. Anyone who's got the original Ironhide mould would know that... See, I don't know. Mine doesn't stand up. I just can't get mine to stand up. This one has no trouble standing up. Well, not too much trouble standing up at all. But he's much better than the other one. I've got the original 07. No, I've got the Revenge of the Fallen grey nest one. And the heels don't work, whereas the heels on this one are fine. Maybe I can swap them over and nobody would notice. But the original one is just jet black, like he looks in the movie. This one is hench. Look, covered in dirt. Now, the first thing we're going to moan about is, yes, it's a King Grimlockism, but the wheels are all one colour. Cheap and nasty. But I really like the paint splats all the way up the back. I like the way they've washed this door, but they haven't washed this panel, so you've got a nice big line there. Same for the front. Just really nice detail. And all of this, it's all, we're getting close, look, it's all bolted right on. So there's no getting past Ironhide. Why Ironhide needs all of this attached to him, to be fair, I can't even think. But it looks good either way. The other thing that he is tooled up. One, 2, 3, 4, still going, 5, 6, tooled up to hell. You've still got the problem with the arm syndrome underneath. It's nowhere near as noticeable on this one though. I just hidden a lot better. But he's nice, look, it's all covered in racks, he's got lights on the top. When it stays on, he's got this bumper thing that goes on the front. There we go. He's got these bits at the back here, look, which you can sort of fold out and use with the and all of this stuff, 3mm clip. 3mm clip, 3mm clip. You can sort of stick and peg weapons all over him. But 3 minutes in, transformation. So pull the front bumper thing off, which we've had to do a million times anyway because it just falls off, and turn your tips up like that. Okay, then we're going to... Where do we start with this bad boy? See, this one's different to the old one because this was attached to this and you had to sort of get it all out of the way. So the first thing we're going to do with this one is... I need the light in a different position. There we go. Flip that up, which is going to take the whole side of the car with it. So flip the sides up like that. And pop the door on. Oh, it's not supposed to do that. Let's put that to one side for now. So you lift that one up. And lift that one up and don't pop doors off. Not really what you're supposed to do. Then you can see how everything sort of concertinas up inside, so you can see the next thing we need to do is release the legs from the back of the truck. So we're going to just sort of wangle it all around like that, release everything up nicely, get all of that released down there, pull the side panel off, and if you're thinking, God, that looks this is all looking a bit fiddly, Dave, then I'll be honest with you, it's all a bit fiddly. This is a child's toy, and it's not a child's toy, all at the same time. He's a bit finicky. So again, I'm going to release absolutely everything. All right, I'm going to put that stupid door back on. I've never done that before. It was only waited to happen until I had the camera out. Obviously, it's just the way of the world. So, I'm going to take the back, split the legs apart, okay? move them down. I'm just going to release everything, okay? And then we're going to release, so you've got the arms under here. So you're going to take the arms, pull them and get them right the way up and away from the body, and turn them like that, which is going to give you some space underneath. Now at the moment you've got, I'm going to move the camera up a little bit just to demonstrate what a flappy mess I've got. At the moment I've got a great big flappy mess of robot. Okay, so let's get the top first done and then we'll concentrate on the bottom. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is take that peg there, and that peg is going to go into that hole there, and you've got to really press this one. So you take that, you've got to pop that in there, and then you've got two of these. You've got two little pegs in there and two holes, so you push one against the other and push it back on itself and pop, you're in. Okay, now let's get that top piece on. Do you see what I mean about it being a little fiddly? So that's as far as it's going to go. Okay, now you need to take the whole, move those wheels up out of the way a little bit like that, take the whole top section and pig, rotate like that. So we're all on backwards, okay? But now that actually brings everything forwards. I'm sure that's, there we go, and that's pressed in properly now, which is lovely jubbly. Okay, take the cab and pull the cab down. So we're going to lower that. We're going to pull the, I'm going to put that back on there, which becomes his, well, essentially his arse. I'm going to lift that up, lift those right, oh sorry, I want to show you on camera. So we're going to lift the top pieces up like that. We're going to bring these grey bits all the way up so they're flapping like that, okay, like that, which makes a sort of cradle, and then we're going to twist the whole back section back so it sits up against that bumper, like so. Okay, so now we've got a nice backpack on the back of the figure. Then you can get your thumb in, and I'll show you, because you can see in there, look, where are we? In there, look, is his head. For God's sake. Drop this light down a bit and bring it in a bit closer. There. You see that's his head in there, look. But it's all a bit shielded, so what you need to do is get a finger either side, and just sort of manhandle it a bit, and pull the head out. There we go. Pop that back in again. And then you take that bit there, oh, there's that bumper falling off again, surprise surprise. So you take that bit there, move that up there like that, and if I raise the camera one more time, you can see that you've now got Ironhide's chest. Even though I'm really trying to bring his head up properly and it ain't not working. There we go, there we go. So that's supposed to clip on there, and you see in here, if I lift that up, you've got a peg there and a slot there, peg slot, goes on like that. Now got Ironhide's head with the doors, and you sort of fold those doors in, head's on there. Head sculpt is not one of my favourites. The actual sculpt is magnificent. Oh, hang on. It's going to be one of those days. The actual sculpt look is really, really nice. But it's just all one colour. It's really, really monotone look. It's the only thing that's changed is the blue eyes, which are picked out. It's okay, I guess, but it's never been one of my favourite sort of moulds. So we're going to push the tyres all the way up inside like that. Going to push the tyres all the way up inside like that. Arm out, twist it round to the biceps in the right place, like so. And you got your fisty, and again, twist it round, bend the elbow so you know you've got the bicep in the right position, twist it round, like so, and then on the legs, exactly the same as the old figure, you're going to, that's the foot, that's the heel in there, so you're going to take the front, the toe, and pull it down, and then the side panel is going to auto-morph round, which gives you a heel and a toe. So we'll do the same thing on the other side, see the auto-morph work, pop, like that. That's the bit that doesn't seem to want to work on my one. I think it might just be my one, it hates me. It's official. And there we're pretty much done with Ironhide. So let's stand him up straight. There we go. The first thing I'm going to say is, as you can see, he stood behind Leader Starscream. He is quite big. Screamer's getting a bit in the way there, so let's move Screamer out of the way. Position him a bit better, move him down like that, and doesn't matter how far I'm moving him away, he's still too big to fit on. So let's do that. There we go. So yes, he's very, very nice. Let's get up close so you've got beautiful detail on the feet. This is all painted better than the other one, but it's all the same sculpting, it's just I think it's picked out slightly better. So then, and you push the flaps in. Again, this is just better than the original one. Just the paint apps actually really bring it out nicely. That ramp just seems to sit a little bit better. The springs aren't quite so springy, so it doesn't want to fly out quite so much on the chest. And of course, you've got all of your weapons. So what you can do is take this arm. You've got 2 pegs, 2 holes. Peg hole, put that on there. Again with the other arm, peg hole. There is a missile for this somewhere, but I think I may have mislaid it when I had to redo everything for the loft the other day. Those who watch my channel will know all about it. One gun, one more gun. So this is Ironhide being absolutely tooled out to live in death. And then you've got these two. I don't really like the idea of swords on a robot. They don't seem to be very applicable. However, because we've got knives, I think the best thing we can do is, if you turn him round, stick them on the backpack, then fold the doors down, which stops it being quite so gappy. Which means, although you have got quite a big backpack, it's just kind of a place for everything and everything in its place, if that makes sense. Put that on there, so then it looks like he's wearing his knives on holsters on his belt. Look, I quite like that. It's just quite good fun. So on behalf of all the cool stuff, it's Jungle Fury Ironhide. You can phone up and you can buy him now.